Corey and I got married, and after we were married for a bit, we decided that we wanted to have a baby. And we were super excited about growing our family, and it took quite a while for that to happen. It was about 1.5 years of trying to get pregnant, and over we were just disappointed, and we struggled with infertility in a big way until one day, surprisingly so, we got our positive test.
Lily Marie Reck was born October 9th, 2019 at 8:09 a.m. And after being in the hospital for that 2 or 3 days, we finally were able to bring her home.
But the day before we got to go home, the doctor came in for Lily's final checkup, and when they were checking her heart, they noticed that they heard a murmur. And so after her echocardiogram, they did in fact see the hole in her heart, and they referred us to a cardiologist.
We were really cautious, every time she got sick or all these different things, and then we had all these heart doctor appointments where they were monitoring her. And that's where they realized that it was kind of progressing.
Within the year, the doctor became very concerned about her left ventricle and how it was becoming enlarged. And she told us that if we did not do something soon, she was afraid that Lily would go into heart failure. We were just shaken, we were just terrified. And the mention of surgery, of course, we're asking, well, what does that mean? What kind of surgery, And they tell us open heart surgery.
I remember telling myself the whole time, and Brittany, that even if something happens to this sweet baby that we've always dreamed of, that we would still be thankful for the amount of time that we did have with our daughter.
We came together in a way that we hadn't before in our marriage, and we were able to really, get on our knees and pray and plead, of course, for God's will to be done, but that our baby would be safe. And we also had people, from the church and people in our family just come around us and love on us in huge ways. As we were going back and they were giving her the medicine to make her sleepy, we were just praying and, asking God, like, in this moment, please just protect our baby, be here with us, give us strength.
So it was pretty emotional, as soon as she got out, we were obviously in the waiting room, pacing and just trying to keep busy, and though they were doing a really good job of giving us updates and everything. But when we first saw her, it was pretty emotional because she's just covered in all these tubes and all these different things, and it's just, it was really hard.
And then from then on, it was like just a miracle in front of our eyes, just watching her, come off all of the machines and do totally fine, and start to wake up and start to smile and laugh and really come to life, and see her still there was huge for us, The next day she was jumping around on the bed, and we were like, stop, don't.
She was trying to dance.
Yes.
In the bed.
He is faithful in the moments that we think he is, or the moments that we don't think he is. He's still faithful, and he's sovereign. His hand was in each step. It was in the birth of our baby all the way through finding the heart murmur early.
We just felt God's presence there the whole time, just through everybody, through the staff at the hospital, through all of our family that was just constantly surrounding us.
Just seeing God's faithfulness in all of that he's here, and he's with us, and he's present every second, even when we don't know it or don't feel him. He's there and he's working.